Are you on their mind? And if so, what are they thinking and feeling about you and this connection today? That is what we're going to get you clarity on in this Pick a Card reading. If you're new to this channel, welcome. I am Dr. V. It's my absolute passion and purpose to be doing these readings for you. Thank you so much for being here today. So today I have a pick a spirit guide reading for you. So shortly we're going to take this deck and we are going to pick 3 spirit guides. We're going to put them into a group where you have 3 options as usual. So you'll have group number 1, number 2, number 3. We'll also be assigning these crystals to each of your spirit guides, and then we will also be assigning zodiac signs to each of your spirit guides, so that way you have many ways in which to choose your group today. So let's go ahead and shuffle the cards and let's see who comes out. Who comes out as your spirit guide for today's reading. Okay, so for group number 1, we have this right here. For group number 2, and for group number 3. Okay, so let's go ahead and see. For group number 1, we have this crystal right here, and we have Gaia, Earth Connection. Be mindful of the planet, come back to Earth, stay grounded. For group number 2, we have this crystal right here, and we have Diana, Focused Intention. Think about what you desire, set your sights high, expect the best possible outcome. And for group number 3, we have Joan of Arc. Wow, we have 3 divine feminine spirit guides today, even though this deck has many divine masculine spirit guides as well. So there seems to be a big energy of the divine feminine coming through for this reading. So here is the crystal, and we have Joan of Arc, Voice of Truth. Stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution, and speak your truth. Wow, this is so lovely. How special is this? Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and get zodiac signs for each group as well, because some people like to take their zodiac sign and their person's zodiac sign and combine those readings. So please do be gentle with yourself. This is a general reading. Not everything may resonate for you and your situation, but if you're at that place where you want specific clarity and guidance on what's going on between you and your special person, then I recommend that you do the live reading experience with me. I'm one of the few people who offers this because I just feel it's powerful and transformational, and Spirit can answer all of your questions right there in real time, because we would be on a video call together. So that's one option. The other option is pre-recorded video readings. And if you go to the link that you'll see on the screen, or livetarot.com/readings, that's the link, same one, you can see my entire readings menu right there. Okay, so let's now go ahead and assign zodiac signs. Okay, for group number 1, we have Capricorn, Cancer, Leo, Aquarius. For group number 2, we have Libra, Pisces, Sagittarius, and Virgo. And for group number 3, we have Gemini, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aries. Okay, so go ahead and make your choice, and we will get started right here with group number 1. My beautiful group 1 that chose Gaia, as well as this crystal right here, and Capricorn, Cancer, Leo, and Aquarius. Let's see. Are you on their mind? And if so, what are they thinking and feeling about you at this time? We're going to start here with your oracle cards, and then we will do your tarot. And stay with me till the end, because we will also be getting advice from Spirit for you for today. Oh, and the other thing that I wanted to remind you is that I am doing live readings on YouTube here on the channel every Tuesday at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Time in the United States. And I know many of you have been enjoying those because they're fun, they're interactive, we get to talk, I get to get to know you better. So I thought I would make that announcement on these pick-a-cards, because a lot of people have been saying, oh no, I missed your live and I want to come. So there you go, put it on your calendar every Tuesday, 3 p.m. Pacific. New love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Release. Releasing, letting go, moving on, walking away. Wow, we're getting 2 release cards. Choose love. You always have a choice as to what you should do. Okay, wow. There is some sort of a strong energy here around your person, feeling like meeting you, connecting with you has opened up some new portal, some new chapter in this person's life. And it is difficult for them because they feel so drawn towards you. But that being said, look at this drawing kind of energy towards butterflies, transformation. It's like it is making them tempted to or needing to release or letting something else go, okay? Whatever that something else is, okay? There's a very powerful energy here. I feel that this person doesn't want to admit to themselves, and maybe hasn't been admitting to you either, okay? Because look at this, to get from 2 different decks, to get 2 different release cards, letting go, moving on, walking away. There's something very powerful here, okay? Something very powerful about your person needing to release something within them, whether they need to be on a healing journey in order to release traumas of the past, or it could be releasing other people, other situations, releasing a third party. There's something here, because look how this person's heart is drawn forward. You see how it's almost like something that they cannot control. Their heart is being drawn into some sort of transformation, because we're getting butterflies there as well. So you see how there's almost this against your wishes, like even if this person is stuck somewhere else, they could be stuck in a different city, a different country, they could be stuck geographically, they could be stuck in some other toxic situation, they could be stuck with toxic family or responsibilities. Whatever it is, this love that they have for you is growing so much that it is driving them, it is pulling them in the direction of you. And it is almost like the universe is challenging them to let go of whatever needs to be released in order to come fully towards this love that they feel for you. So there's this sense of their own heart, their own soul coming towards you, feeling drawn towards you. And it doesn't even have to be in terms of time, like if you're saying, oh well, I've known this person for a very long time, it's not new. It's new in the sense that the energy is new. The energy of that love is getting stronger. It's renewing, you know. The bond is getting deeper. The bond is getting stronger, and it is pulling this person, okay? It is pulling them towards you. And it's almost as if the universe is saying, are you going to choose love? Are you going to go towards this person that you are falling deeper and deeper in love with? It's like this entire bond, this entire connection is pushing your person to release whatever is holding them back from you, to let it go, and to choose love, to choose you, to choose. And we're getting love, love. See? Release, release. So interesting. So that's actually what's on their mind. Are they ready to release whatever is standing in the way, whatever is blocking, whatever is challenging them from fully choosing this connection? Are they ready to release that? So let's go deeper. What else is your person thinking and feeling? Are you on their mind? Clearly, yes, because it's a big energy here. And if this is resonating and you want to get answers on what's going on in this connection, you want to know, will they finally release? Will they let go? Will they choose you and this love? And is there any action you can take in the situation? Then I recommend that you do the live or the video recorded private reading with me so we can get you clarity and answers. The link is in the box below. You can see my entire menu and your options. 9 of Swords. 3 of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. Wow, see? There's that beautiful, loving energy right there in the center. Knight of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, see? Very interesting. I feel like here we're seeing it already. If you are a feminine watching this for a divine masculine, you see how he's coming through. Knight of Swords divided between 2 feminines here. I am going to use this to cover. I don't want there to be a problem with YouTube, so I'm going to cover that. There is, like, for some of you, there is some other third party involved here, okay? The central energy here is the Queen of Cups, like their love for you is central. But there could be another divine feminine here, okay? And it could be anybody. It could be a current karmic partner. It could be a past one. It could be an ex who is still in your person's life, maybe through kids, through finances, through some connection, like this person is still trying to exert an influence. It could be a toxic family member. It could be a mother figure, a guardian, a caretaker. It could be any kind of divine feminine whose influence, past, present, and continuing on, is a problem, is blocking, is, you know, making this difficult, okay? For others of you who, if there isn't this other third party, I feel like this is a transition for your person to go from loving you to committing to you and making you their actual partner, right? Because Queen of Pentacles is the day-to-day, let's live together, let's live in the same place, partnership energy, okay? So for some of you, to again, take it as it resonates, the Knight of Swords coming here in the middle is your person wanting to come towards you quickly, wanting to resolve and having an outcome because it's getting very stressful. 9 of Swords. Yes, you are constantly on this person's mind. Yes, it is a constant mental battle of them needing to choose this love and yet not fully choosing it. Okay, I feel like there is tremendous stress and friction here within your person. Okay, they want to choose you, they want to choose this love, but with this Knight of Swords energy, it's very erratic. Because they want you so badly, they come rushing towards you, but then they also pull away. So there's a push, pull, back and forth energy, and they may be pulling away because of the tension of wanting you, desiring you, choosing you, but then not fully being able to choose you. Why? Because there seems to be something here about this person's reputation, or this person's, how this person is seen in the world, how they want other people to see them, what responsibilities they feel that they have. There's something here around them being bound by external forces somehow, or at least allowing themselves to be bound by external forces. Okay, for some of you, this could also be somebody that you know through your work. You either work in the same place, or you have in the past, or you have like a work related environment that makes it more difficult for this person to choose you. Okay, because they might work with you, above you, below you, coincide with you in some way, and that work relationship could make it more complicated as well. Okay, so again, take that as it resonates. But yeah, this person is very stressed out about their growing feelings for you, how deeply they feel, how much of their heart you actually do occupy and rule over. I think they may try to minimize it for themselves. They're trying to tell themselves that it's not as deep as it is, but that's their way of protecting themselves from how deep it's actually truly getting. So let's get 4 more cards, and then we'll get your advice from Spirit. Yeah, destruction. Oh my gosh, twin flames. Wow. Union. Wow. Wow. Okay, see? So this is a very rare card. Okay? You don't have to be on a twin flame journey, but if you feel that you are, this is your confirmation that yes, this is a twin flame connection. You don't, again, have to believe in the label. If you don't, that's fine. What it means that there is a very deep connection here. This person wants union with you at a very deep level. Okay? They deeply want you. They deeply desire you. They are not able to let go, even if they're trying. For some of you, this person right now might be trying to let go of you because loving you might destroy something else in their life, or they're afraid that loving you will destroy something that might affect their family, their living conditions, where they live, how much money they have, access to kids. There's something here that they're afraid loving you might destroy something, but at the same time, to me, there's a double energy here. It's like, but if they don't claim you, if they don't commit to this relationship, it will destroy something even more valuable to them, which is their relationship with you. So they don't want to destroy their relationship with you because they truly wish to be with you. See? They truly wish to be with you. They don't want to let go of you. They're getting closer and closer in their mind, in their heart. But for whatever their issues are in their life, they're afraid of something breaking down, something being destroyed. And now they're caught in that in between where they don't want to destroy anything that they have with you, but they also don't want to destroy something else, okay? Something else that is haunting them, something else that is a responsibility to them in some way. And see, but you are the person that they feel closest to. You touch this person's inner child very, very deeply. The joy that they feel is simply with you. I don't feel that this person feels joy with anybody else or in any other situation. The true nature of who they are, they feel like they can be themselves. They can be understood and loved with you. That's where they feel most accepted and most loving and most connected, is with you. Okay? So if this resonates and you'd like to see where this is going, what is the outcome here, when it might happen, what can you do, then I recommend that you do the live or video recorded private reading with me, the link is in the box below. Here is your advice from Spirit. Clear passage. You have many choices to make to move closer to your desires. I make good decisions. So focus on your own decision making and it will take you in the right direction. So if you would like to order any of the oracle decks that I've used in this reading, this is the love deck, that's right here. This is the Divine Feminine Entrepreneur, the business, money, and career deck. They're available with free shipping exclusively at Amazon. The link is in the box below. Remember, live reading every Tuesday, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. And if you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe, give this video a like, really helps me and the channel. Thank you so much for being here, and it's free to you, so it's a win-win, and I'll see you all on the next one. Beautiful group 2 that chose Diana, as well as this crystal right here. Libra, Pisces, Virgo, and Sagittarius. Let's see, are you on their mind? And if so, what are they thinking and feeling about you at this time? So we'll start here with your oracle cards. And then we will do your tarot. And stay with me till the end because we'll also be getting advice from Spirit for you. Also, I want to remind you that I do live readings here on YouTube every Tuesday at 3 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. Eastern time in the United States. And I'm going to start reminding you here because a lot of people have told me, oh no, I missed the live reading. When was it? So I figured if I keep it the same day every week, then that way it's easy for people to remember, or you can just put it on your calendar for every Tuesday. I'm so looking forward to seeing you there. I know people have been really loving it because of all the interaction, and it's just fun when something is live. So I encourage you, if you haven't already, to come to the next live reading. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Purity. Beautiful. Possibilities. Free-spirited adventure and risks. Ask for help. What is it you really need help with? Be willing to allow yourself the support you need. Okay, so this is very interesting. Are you on this person's mind? Yes. But what's interesting about the way you are on their mind is that I feel like this person has been trying to hide or downplay because of their own fears, because of their own, sense of like what freaks this person out. They are hiding their deeper emotions currently underneath a more playful, flirty, free-spirited kind of attitude towards you, okay? So for some of you, this could be a newer connection. It could have started in this last year. For others of you, it could be a longer connection, but something within that longer connection has changed at the core. Like something in the core is changing. And so I feel like right now this person is trying to downplay or deny to a certain extent the growing feelings that they have for you. Okay, so there's this sense of maybe if I keep this very playful, maybe if I keep this casual, maybe if I keep this flirty, but not get too serious or not get too emotional or intense, then I can kind of tell myself that I'm not falling in love with you. Okay, so this person might be acting more flirty. They might be acting like they're very free-spirited. For some of you, this person might even be the kind of person who says, oh, I'm not interested in a deep relationship, or I'm not interested in a serious relationship. I'm very much a free spirit. I do my own thing. I don't like to be pinned down by anything. Okay, this person could be someone who really enjoys their freedom, goes on adventures, likes to feel that freedom very, very closely in their life. But the problem is that there's something about you that is so pure, that is so beautiful. There's something about you that is growing the connection, the bond, how they feel about you. They just feel that you are something very pure in their life, and it's becoming very holy, very sacred. This connection, this love is starting to feel very sacred to this person, and that's what's scaring them, because the purity of what you have with them is starting to build in this person's mind, in this person's heart. And even if this started as something casual, for some of you, this might be a friend, this might be a friends with benefits, this might have felt casual. It is not. That's the thing. It either never was to begin with, and you both were kind of like not talking about it, or it's deepened over time. And it's so pure and it's so beautiful that this person is having a hard time keeping it playful or flirty or keeping it less serious, okay? And they might be going through something in their life as well that is making them, very vulnerable and wanting to, again, keep some sort of facade, some sort of like a mask that says, oh no, everything's fine, everything's great, my life is fine. But there's something that they need help on. There's something that they need support on. Something is growing in this person that is becoming very deep emotionally, okay? And so they're struggling to keep this less emotionally intense, but the emotions are intensifying for this person, okay? That's what's going on. The emotions are getting deeper. They also may have issues in their life that they want support on, but they feel like if they ask you for support, now the relationship gets even deeper, right? So they're conflicted as to how deep they can let it get and how closely they want to allow you in, because once they allow you in, they know that there's no going back. Okay, so if this is resonating, and you would like to get clarity on what's going on deeper with this person, where is this going? What is the outcome? What will they do next? What actions can you take in this connection? Then I highly recommend that you do either the live reading experience with me or the video recorded. We can get you a lot of clarity. And the live is actually really amazing because that's where you can ask any question you want and get an answer. The link to my reading menu is in the box below. What else are they thinking and feeling about you at this time? 9 of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Wow, look at these new beginnings right here. Ace of Wands. Judgment, see? New beginning. 9 of Swords. Wow, see? Look at that. This is fascinating, okay? So your person, they're trying not to, I feel like they're trying to keep containment, okay? They're trying to keep a level of containment on this relationship and on their feelings for you. They're trying to contain these feelings. They're trying to keep it under control. And what is becoming very difficult for this person is that when they see you, when they talk to you, when they're with you, it feels like everything is a new beginning, like a new way of living life, something that feels deeply good, something that feels deeply right. That's why we're getting this Ace of Wands as the central energy. Like they feel inspired by this connection to take action, to do something different in their life, to change their life in some way, to change the things that aren't working, to change whatever may be challenging your connection, whatever may be delaying your connection, whatever may be, pulling them in a different direction or pulling them back. Ace of Wands is a very powerful energy of like desire, being pulled towards desire and being pulled towards taking action towards that desire. And that feels very dangerous and stressful to this person, because then loving you, being fully with you, telling you how they truly feel will lead to some sort of a new beginning and a second chapter in their life in a big way. Because judgment is total reinvention. Judgment is a total change. With the Ace of Pentacles, even more powerful. So for some of you, this could mean that this person may have to move from even literally a different country to be where you are. It's a complete reinvention, a complete change. And it's big. It's not a small thing. For some people, it's like a divorce. Something has to happen. Something has to change. This person has to reinvent their life. They have to start fresh again. It could be the ending of another relationship. It could be the ending of another living situation. It could be the ending of a particular job or career that they have to change in order to be closer to you, or in order to move on from something else. So I feel like this person is being very much right now trying to keep this, again, light, you know, because what they feel for you is very serious, and they may not be ready to admit the seriousness of what they feel for you, because if they were to admit that seriousness, things would change, or there would be pressure for things to start changing. That is why, look at the bookends here. Like I call them bookends. Like, you know, the surrounding energies are Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands. Wow. Okay. That's a lot of stress. That's a lot of defensiveness. That's a lot of self-protection going on here. This person, as much as they love you, the more they are loving you, the deeper the love is getting, the more they are feeling stress over it, because again, they're feeling the pressure to act when they may not be ready to take that action. So this person is up at night, stressed about the situation. They don't want to lose you. But again, these are big energies: Judgment, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. It requires a person who's ready to act. And right now, this person is standing there very protective, defeated, standing, you know, putting up walls, feeling like they've been wounded in the past, feeling like they've, you know, really suffered in the past, and may not be ready to take on the action. Again, that may lead to some sort of suffering again. That may lead to disappointment or heartbreak again. Let's get 4 more cards of what they're thinking and feeling, and then we'll get your advice from Spirit. Offer, see? There you go. There you go. See? Interesting. Here's the thing. In order to make an offer to you, which is what they feel deeply compelled to do, the closer they're getting, the more they're feeling, the deeper they're falling, the more they're trying to keep it light, playful, flirtatious, free-spirited, the more they're not asking for help, because for some of you, they might be stuck in a difficult situation, okay? See? There's something here that is very heavy, and they might be trying to figure out what to separate from. You wanting to make an offer to you of something deeper, some level of commitment, or separating from an existing commitment that they've already made. So there's a lot of heavy energy here of renewal, okay? Of needing to make judgment, a very big life change, okay? And it doesn't have to be a third party. This doesn't have to be a third party situation. This can even be that them understanding that they have to decide, are they going to make an offer to you for something real? And it doesn't have to be specifically marriage. This can represent any kind of real commitment where you feel like you're moving forward together as a couple. Okay, so they're wondering, am I ready to move forward into making an offer of something real? Or are you going to separate from them because you're not going to wait forever for that offer? Okay, so there's a fear in their mind. And that's also where that Nine of Swords is coming from. The fear of loss, the fear of losing you is also very big in this person. So there seems to be an energy of, I don't want to lose you. I want this love and this relationship to grow. I don't want to lose it. There's, for some of you who are looking for some sort of time marker, divine timing, spring could be when these things start to resolve. But you can also take it as an energy of your person wanting something to grow between you, not wanting anything to end between the two of you, right? So that's why there's a lot of tension, because there's a lot at stake here. There's a lot on the line, even though they may be on the outside acting more casual, playful, acting like, okay, I'm not in this for something serious, but that's a defense mechanism against all the deep, serious things that they actually are feeling and experiencing right now. So what is Spirit's advice? And if this is resonating and you want to go deeper and you need clarity on this, where is this going? What's the outcome? What action can you take? Then you can take a look at my private reading menu. The link is in the box below. Beacon of Truth. Pause and tune into your inner guidance before taking action. I choose what's right. That's really good advice. Now, if you'd like to order any of the oracle decks that I've created and used in this reading, this is the love one, this is the business, money, and career. They're available with free shipping at a great price at Amazon.com. All of the links are in the box below. Also want to remind you, if you'd like to attend our weekly live readings that are super fun, every Tuesday, Tuesday, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. And as always, please do hit that subscribe, give this video a like, really helps me and the channel, and it's absolutely free to you. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 3 that chose Joan of Arc, and this crystal right here, Gemini, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aries. Let's see, are you on their mind? And if so, what are they thinking and feeling about you? We're going to start here with your oracle cards, and then we will do your tarot. And stay with me till the end, because we will also be getting advice from Spirit. And I wanted to remind you that I do live readings here on YouTube every Tuesday at 3 p.m. Pacific and 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the United States. And you can Google like what time it would be for you if you're outside of the US. A lot of people have been saying that they want to come to the live reading, but they keep missing it. So I encourage you to come, because it's really fun. It's very interactive. We can get to know each other. And it's been super great to do them so far. So welcome, and make sure you even put it on your calendar, Tuesday, 3 p.m. Wedding. This situation involves marriage. Sovereignty, wow. Spying, social network, information, and ways. Practice compassion, see things from a different perspective. Okay, so yes, you are on their mind. It's interesting because I feel like if you and this person are going through some sort of challenge or separation at this time, they're definitely watching you from a distance, okay? They may be acting like they don't care. They may be acting indifferent. They may have gone silent. You might think, oh, this person, doesn't talk to me anymore. This person doesn't bother anymore. What happened? For some of you, I feel like this person might have very abruptly left or all of a sudden stopped talking to you, and it feels very difficult. It has felt very painful. It felt very final, even though energetically it's not feeling final. Okay, for some of you, I feel like part of the reason why this has happened is because they are either committed to somebody else, living somewhere else, or in some other situation. that they actually would have to leave or free themselves from, because we're getting the sovereignty card, right? So something in this person's life is constricting them. It's holding them back, holding them down right now. It doesn't necessarily have to be marriage to somebody else. It could be anything, actually. It could be living situation. See, here we're getting like, you know, distance, we're getting planets. So it could be geography. It could be being stuck in a particular place, particular country, particular city. Okay, so for some of you, they are very seriously thinking about commitment with you, wanting to move forward with you, wanting to make this relationship official or serious in some way, but they are not free to do so in some way. Okay, there's something here about them not feeling right now that they have the freedom or the opportunity to move forward in having the kind of relationship that they want to have with you. And that might be one of the reasons why they've either gone silent or they've had to step back from this connection somehow. But see, here's the thing. Even if you guys had some sort of a fight, some sort of a discussion, some sort of an anything, it's very misleading in terms of what their outside behavior might be versus what they're doing secretly. Okay, so on the outside, they might be quite withdrawn. They might be silent, quiet. They act disinterested, uninterested in some way. But see, they are spying. They're trying to find out. They're still very energetically and mentally attached to you. They want to know where you are, what you're doing, who you're with, have you moved on? So this person is very much obsessing over you at this time. You know, like they're ruminating, okay? They're afraid that you will move on without them, okay? They wish that you could forgive them if something has happened here, you know, especially if they behaved in a way that was very hurtful, very heartbreaking. They are wanting your forgiveness, okay? But they may not be coming forward and asking for your forgiveness. That's the thing, you know, wanting forgiveness and asking for it, getting over their ego, getting over their pride, or even being afraid that if they ask for forgiveness, they'll be rejected. That's also part of what they're thinking about at this time. Okay, so if this is resonating and you would like to go deeper and get specific clarity on your situation, then I recommend that you do the live reading with me or the video recorded private reading with me, so we can go in deep on what's going on between you and your person and get you real answers as to what's happening, what the outcome could be, where is this leading, and what you can do in this process. Okay. What else can you tell us, Spirit, about are you on their mind? And if so, what do they think and feel about you? Ace of Pentacles. King of Cups, see? Look at that beautiful emotional energy, new beginnings energy. Seven of Swords, see? Four of Swords. The Hermit, yeah, okay. This makes sense. See what I mean? This is just a confirmation of what we already saw. This spying energy, getting information, watching you from a distance, that is coming from this Hermit energy right here. This person has gone into solitude, gone into hiding. They are very quiet. See, Four of Swords. They're thinking of you, ruminating, obsessing. This is the same energy, spying from a distance, trying to find information, not being able to let you go, but on the outside acting like they're cool. They're cool, they're fine, nothing's going on, you know? So there's a lot of, that's why we're getting the Seven of Swords, a form of, I don't want to say manipulation, but a form of secrecy, hiding, and kind of pretending something that is not true, okay? They are hiding their mental and emotional investment in you. Okay, they're not being honest with you or themselves about how deeply they are still attached to you, ruminating about you, obsessing over you, having strong feelings for you, King of Cups. And possibly, very likely, constantly ruminating about what a real life with you would look like, Ace of Pentacles. Right now, you are, I feel, more of a fantasy, more of an obsession, more of like, this is what life could look like if I were with somebody that I feel deeply connected to, that I feel like I'm in love with. Is this what life be like with them? See? This Ace of Pentacles and this King of Cups is a very revealing energy about what's truly going on under the surface in this person's mind, heart, and soul about you. Okay, you are deeply significant to them. You deeply matter to them. And that's why this relationship or this connection has been difficult, especially if they're not fully free or able to come towards you with that sovereignty card, right? Whatever the obstacles are, the challenges that this person is facing, they feel very, very internally divided. It's very painful for them. Okay, this lying to themselves, lying to the world, lying to you, hiding their feelings. Look at how the Seven of Swords is right next to that King of Cups. There's tremendous amount of feelings that this person is hiding. And it's taking its toll on them. Okay, they are suffering. They're not, if you feel like this person hurt you and has gotten away with it, they have not. Okay, they are paying the price, but you're not seeing it publicly. Okay, they're paying the price privately through their own private suffering, either because they have lost you, either because you have stepped away, they've gone silent, whatever it is. Right now the connection feels severed, so they are going through their own personal private loss here. But they are very good at hiding it because they've gone into hermit mode and they've gone into Four of Swords, which is also, both of these combined, very withdrawn energy. Okay, this person is good at hiding it. This person is good at hiding in general. Okay, but they hide on the outside while being deeply invested and investigating, like detective work, on the inside. Wow, very interesting energy. We're going to get 4 more cards on what they think and feel. We're going to get 4 more, and then we're going to do your advice from Spirit. Crossroads, cycles, balance, ego. See, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. So if this person has been withdrawn, you know they're withdrawn right now. And like I said, with that compassion card, this one right here, it's like they do want your compassion. They do want to explain their behavior. If they did something very hurtful, they want to explain to you. They want to make it clear. They want your forgiveness. But here's their ego and pride getting in the way of them actually asking, of them actually coming forward, actually contacting you. Okay, this person is struggling with that part of it. They're also not just pride. It's not just their pride, but they're also jealous. Like, I feel like this, if I don't know, everybody has different types of social media. Everybody has different type of social media presence. But for those of you who this person has access to your social media in some way and can see if you're posting like your social life, if you're moving on, if you're out having fun, if you're leading a very, active, good, vibrant life and you're happy, it's making them jealous. Okay, if they feel like you are moving on without them, you don't need them, you're not emotionally tied to them anymore. Okay, so that's also hurting them right now. I feel like that's Also why they're ruminating and obsessing over you, especially if they're seeing on your social that you're moving on, you're happy, you're healthy, you're not, you don't look upset, so it's making them very much feel out of balance, because they do want to feel like they still matter in your world, they still matter in your life, and it's making them stand at a crossroads to try to decide what to do next, to completely lose you or to come forward with contact, ask for your forgiveness. They know that they've been in a constant cycle around this, okay? They've been cycling back and forth on what to do. Let it go or come forward. Let it go or come forward. And it's definitely getting them out of balance. This is not good for this person. Like I said, do not, if you think that they have gotten away with something here and they're not suffering, it is not true. This person is definitely suffering. They are missing you. They are loving you, but in private and from a distance, okay? But that doesn't mean that they're not suffering. It doesn't mean that they're not hurting, but they are definitely in a unbalanced kind of cycle where their ego keeps blocking them from making some sort of a decision here that needs to be made. So they're just standing stuck on this crossroads, okay? Trying to figure out, have you moved on? Do you even want them anymore? Do you even care about them anymore? But just even asking that question and feeling like you are moving on, you're healthy, you're fine, is also killing them and crushing them. So yeah, there's a lot of suffering, like emotional pain coming through in this connection, and it's gonna reach some sort of a breaking point, okay? So if you want clarity on where this is going, what is the breaking point, what will this person decide as they're standing here trying to pick their path, then I recommend that you do the live private reading or the video recorded private reading with me so we can get you answers. The link to my menu is in the box below. And here is your advice from Spirit. Transform limits. Allow Spirit to take away doubts, fears, and attachments. I change my life with ease. This is such a beautiful card. I love this for you, group 3. And if you'd like to order any of the oracle decks that I have created and used in this reading, this is the Love Oracle, this is the Business, Money, and Career, and they're available on Amazon.com with free shipping. Again, all of the links are in the box below. And just a reminder, put it on your calendar, live reading here on YouTube every Tuesday, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. And if you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe, give this video a like. It really helps me and the channel, and it's free to you. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you all on the next one.